Later tonight, pre-show sound check going on here. Getting ready. You're watching a video, right? Yeah, do not watch videos, baby. You can go upstairs.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, that's fine.
What's your username?
Mad Dog.
No, I'm signed in, but I'm asking about yours.
Don't sign in with mine in case it messes up that thing. Okay. I'm gonna go pre-show this business up, baby. I'm gonna go pre-show this thing up.
Yeah, the usual.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the Later Tonight with Marlo Franson pre-show. Or I guess as it's called around here, the beer run, because the big fella's gone out to get the fax that powers the show.
He's back.
Newsflash is that the big fella's back with the facts, but that's still the pre-show. We're going to wait about 25 minutes before we fire up all the main and important subjects and topics that we've planned out throughout the week for you all. Right now, I'm just going to ramble and basically make sure that people that are checking out the channel know that at 10 o'clock Pacific time, later tonight, we'll start up. We have very few technical difficulties. We are a smooth operating show. If you choose to invest your time in us, you're going to have yourselves a little bit of fun without too much monitor smacking as you get mad at your internet connection. We use very stable cables. We use very stable technology. One might even say that we use futuristic technology around later tonight. And that's how our quality can be kept up so high. I hope that you take the time to join us this evening as we explore. I mean, we're going to be exploring, of course, the Osama death. We're going to be exploring the woman who lived for 49 days in the backwoods of Nevada in her van on hard candy and snow water. We are going to talk about comic book stuff tonight. We are going to talk about probably the documentary that's been following around some of our comics. And also, we are going to cut live to a stand-up show in town tonight, The Corner, and see Nick Roy do his set all live. We're going to broadcast from location when they're ready to go. Actually, we better... Do you have your phone ready for that, Sweetness?
Yes, I do.
Because we're in contact with them via the cellular devices
Do you even know if you're
to get ready for that part. Yeah, I know.
Do you know how to do
I've
this?
checked.
Hey,
Of course I
Golok.
know how to do
How's it
this.
going?
Oh, really?
What's up, Golok?
Pretty good.
So, we are a few minutes away from the show, but the Fax beer has arrived and Golok has arrived. And we also have tonight on the show Caleb Campbell, who's a pretty young comedian who pretty much steps it up every time he steps on stage. He's pretty funny, he's personable, he's got a bit of a rock star attitude, and you can really tell. I think he's got the X Factor. He's going to be joining us. And of course, regular Daryl Brown, my other brother Daryl, is going to be showing up as well. And we are going to talk about so many things tonight that hopefully... I mean, we're going to go into our conspiracy stuff. Sorry, I guess we're a bunch of rednecks. I don't know. I don't get it all, but for some reason that's a bit of our voice. We are going to talk about... mostly just we comment on events that have been going on in the world. We'll probably talk a bit about our first week under Harper majority government. We'll talk about... I don't know, maybe a movie review or two. We'll probably talk about wrestling, won't we, Golok? Wrestling tends to come up, for sure.
Nick gets around here.
We are just setting up right now.
But I would expect a list of books that include Ayn Rand and Che.
Yeah, I got Ayn Rand and Che on the same bookshelf, right? You know who I respect way more, right?
Yeah, I could pretty much guess.
Yeah? What one would you say I do? You know me pretty well.
Rand,
I do like
yeah.
Rand. Yeah. You know I'm not a
It's probably
complete...
somewhere in the middle, though.
Yeah, definitely, because I think she's a little bit nutty as well, but Che Guevara was... I mean, he was a murderer. He did definitely... Like, he was pretty
And a
hardcore.
medical doctor at the same time.
Yeah, he was an interesting character, and I mean, I respect that story, of course, but I think a lot of people actually mistake me for a very liberal individual, and the reality of it is I'm quite conservative, and I understand... I don't like communism. I was a member of the Communist Party of Canada, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I signed up. It's the only party, actually, that I'm a member of.
Maybe
Yeah, come take a seat. This is Golok, this is my wife Sarah, and this is the pre-show. So
to the right of the Tories.
we got, basically, for the pre-show Golok, we do nothing but let them know that the show is going on still.
Yeah,
Who won the Canucks game?
the Canucks.
Oh, nice. So they're going to the next round.
Yeah, they're shouting outside the SkyTrain station, talking up
Riots.
every chick with a jersey on.
Oh, is that the move tonight? Pick
Yeah.
up the Canucks
I like your
ladies.
jersey. They don't fall for it, though.
I don't know, I just don't find those jerseys
It's
that
technically
sexy.
slick. No, it isn't.
You know, even the woman's fit pink one doesn't really accentuate a woman the way that a woman should be accentuated. What about you? Would you wear one of those jerseys? Do you think they're attractive?
Mm-hmm. They're pretty hot.
You think they are hot?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Like
What about
them.
on, like, would you be more turned on by me if I wore a jersey?
Topless with a goalie helmet.
Yeah, topless with a goalie helmet's a look I'll go with, for sure, definitely. If the jersey's off and they
Maybe
got the...
holding maybe the glove on. Although that covers a hand job thing.
Uh-oh, I guess my cow is deceased. See, we have all these cow lighters hanging out. Have you heard that the Mad Dog Studios has received a bunch of these cow lighters? They're pretty cool. You can probably find them at your local 7-Elevens right now. Or you could probably order them off the internet. But,
Rollies.com?
well, no, we don't
Oh,
really.
never mind. You don't carry them.
But well, we don't talk about that side of the world.
Oops.
But we have a bunch. You
Good
can
thing there's no one
get a
watching.
bunch of these.
Oh, it's just paraphernalia.
You can get a bunch of these at the 7-Elevens right now. I saw them there, and we have the same hookup that the 7-Eleven has for some strange reason. So,
Okay, I know what you had to do.
Plastic.
what do we got to do? No, it's
You go
not.
like
It's
this.
a cellulose paper.
And then you crank it up. And then it should work.
You don't smoke Golok?
No.
All right. Well, then I hope this doesn't bother you or anybody at home. But if it does, I'm sorry. You know, I actually don't want to be confrontational.
But I'm sorry, but if you're offended by tobacco, then you got some issues.
You're offended by tobacco, you've got some issues. Seriously though, if you're sitting at home looking at your computer and you're offended by anything on the internet, you've got some problems, isn't I?
Yeah, I inclined to agree. Could be a parlor trick anyone knows.
Exactly. People get worked up about stuff that they shouldn't get worked
Sounds
up
like
about.
those terrible Chinese things.
So what's new with Golok this week? What did you discover out in the universe?
I discovered a certain person suddenly got interested in Matt's project as a way to promote his own workshops.
Oh, really?
He runs a room in town, right? He wouldn't book any of us for the room, but he'll gladly have us do the workshop if it promotes his workshop.
And pay him $200, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he expects it to get on camera and so with that.
So you guys are going to take the
Matt
workshop
Ferguson.
as part of the documentary?
No, he wants that. All of us, pretty much. I haven't heard anything from DJ,
Mhm.
but pretty much it's almost unanimous that we're against the idea.
I definitely think so.
It's-
That's funny
so
that
as soon as
Stanhope's
he-
angry at you guys, eh?
Yeah, that's settled down now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, he admitted he overreacted, and Matt admitted he might have
Over
got a
steps too.
a little too passionate about his project.
Oh well, that happens.
But you know, they managed to get an understanding way. There's no burnt bridge or anything. It's just
Yep.
It's just now up in the air.
So
In the ether.
that's good. What happened
So
with
it's
this
just-
documentary is that they used a headliner's name who hadn't signed off on it, and just promotional issues because this guy's very passionate about this project. But it seems to have smoothed itself over, so that's really good. I mean, comics should always be able to find mutual ground. Everybody
Yeah.
understands you're just trying your best, and there's a joke in there somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
There's definitely a joke in there about,
Some of all experiences have jokes in them.
you know, and Stanhope was probably high as shit one time when he came across
Or
it.
drunk.
One time he was high, and one time he was drunk, and you can be left to decide what time.
Yeah.
One of those times he decided it wasn't a good thing that he was associated with.
He
this, so.
misunderstood some things, and like he thought it was guaranteeing he'd be doing this
Yeah.
whole idea, and it was actually just a maybe in the video. But you know.